So much to see, so much to enjoy. We're here once more with more Yooka Replaylee. I don't actually know if this will be like the last transmission I hope of this game. I do want to see what you get for 100%, so maybe we'll do some cleanups after we've explored the last world, just to see what is up with it. But yeah, otherwise, welcome one, welcome all to more Yooka Replaylee. Hope you've all had yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Here, the weather is quite fluctuating, I will tell you that much. Hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, windy, non-windy. It is raining one point, then the sun is beaming, yeah. But hey, that is just the part and parcel and pain of the summer, isn't it? Alright, I guess I should also say thank you for following, Obirus. I know that you shouted in the last transmission, but I forgot to thank you for the follow. And also, alongside that, thank you, King Cole 64, for following the transmission. Your support is mighty appreciated. So yeah, last time that we played, we walked into Galleon Galaxy. In 9 hours, huh? We've been playing this game for 9 hours. I would say this game is a very comfortable length in that case. Like what? Probably 15 hours to 100%. I'm playing very casually and I've still been able to get a ton of the pages. Sure, some of the ones that I have been looking for are a bit more mean to get a hold on, but still totally doable. Oh yeah, we are gonna be suffering in a world of our own creation here. I do get the hunch that this is the part of the world that you would have gotten, or in the original game that you would have gotten the flight power up. Considering its placement. Hi Aluang, welcome to the transmission. Hope you've had yourself a good Wednesday, and welcome, welcome. Hope you're prepared for some more chameleon fun times. I do wonder if this has any bearing on it being destructible or not. Most likely not, since I'd be able to destroy it. Well, let's head on over this way. That's probably something that we can transform into. Well, it is, I think so. Wednesday was a holiday. I know about it, so I kind of wish a chance to go back home. Sorry to hear that, man. Well, hey, at least there is always next year that you can know about it. So, what's the holiday about, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, and there's a lot of it does partially feel like I'm presented with a linear set of challenges. Captain's cabin. Are you anything?
Who goes there?
The rules are clear. You must announce yourself when entering the captain's cabin. It says that it is the new king's birthday. Yeah, in that case I can totally understand it just not being on your radar if the king is relatively new, and whenever there's a new king there's a red day for their birthday. Huh. Odd, we'll say. But hey, neat. Did you decide to celebrate it in any way besides just going home? I did see that you had yourself those new fish cakes that you had. They did sure look tasty. Why don't you just turn the lights on? The lights? Darn man, you know the captain has her sensitive eyes. Now, announce yourself, lousy intruder. It's your second mate, Billy. Ah, yes, Billy. I didn't recognize you before with the strange lizard voice. Be off with you. I need to study this shiny gold treasure map. That'd be much easier with the lights on. Yeah, that's from the nearby market. No way! Like, how nearby are we speaking? Like, super nearby? Just I walk away? Alright, I'm gonna turn on all the lights. It's like 5 minutes from my apartment. That is such a good distance that you can just get to know there whenever you are hankering for something. For something nice. I am somewhat jealous of you. If I want to get something, I need to ride all the way to the town square on my bike. And that is at least a 12-minute bike ride. At least it is a 12-minute bike ride down the hill, so I don't mind that much. It's just the way back that's a pain in the ass. Arr, now you can see me. Alright, I confess, I don't have sensitive eyes. I fell asleep at the pirate captain's ball, and some belch rat shaved off my eyebrows. I can't let the crew see me like this. Quick, Billy, block the light out with this. Sorry, Captain. I won't, Captain. That is quite far. Somewhat. But I don't really mind biking all that much. Biking, after all, is fun. And just having a bike makes it so that you are way more mobile than many other modes of transportation, I feel. Cars are expensive. E-scooters are barely viable, I'd say. And a moped, I don't know, mopeds could work out. I've just never had used a moped myself to traverse distances. So the bike for me is a happy medium of availability and speed. Right, electric powered. I see you. An easy ghostwriter. Hi, Blaine. Welcome to the transmission. Hope you had yourself a good Wednesday. Sadly, my country, the accident rate is super high and quite is kinda needed. I see. Well, I hope that you have yourself a trusty card in Luang. Something that won't fail you. The main reason why bikes are, well, somewhat works for me is just because I live in a somewhat rural area. So I can get away with having a bike. Well, that was an easy puzzle. Who are you? Hi, toad? Frog? Something? Yeah, no, it's a toad. Tadpole. Hello, strangers. Are interested in my galaxy famous star fishing team? I'm not sure we play that sport. How does that work? Cast your eyes above. Out here on the solar seas, we like to fish for falling stars. I show that agrees a peaceful and civilized sport. I've dedicated my days to this pastime ever since I escaped the bad days. That sounds ominous. Want to give starfishing a go, stranger? Catch more than 20 in the time limit, I'll give you a prize. But avoid red stars, they'll count against you. Sure, why not, sir? Sure, we'll give it a go, Froggy. Excellent. Get ready to cast out your rod. Man, it feels like every transmission I have a different Laylee voice. 3, 2, 1, go. This technically is just reminding me that I have never had starfruit before, so I do wonder how starfruit tastes. Ow. Shouldn't eat the red stuff. One more. Got it. Alrighty. Let's see how you did. Wow, you beat my PB. I was going to turn this sparkly guy into an origami lure, but I did say you could have it. Excellent tongue work. Has he even fished? We've been watching for a while and you haven't caught a thing. I normally just open my mouth and hope they fall into my gob. But maybe I'll give your tongue technique a try. Blur, that was some amazing angling there, stranger. I want to give the advanced starfishing a try. This time you'll collect 30 stars in the time limit. Remember, avoid those red stars. I mean, the chameleons have a well-renowned tongue technique, I'd say. Considering how dexterous they are and how powerful they can be. So far my tongue technique has not been rated, but I do hope it is of a passing value. Sure. Sure, we'll give it a go. I'm starving. Fantastic. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Was that joke a bit too bad for you? I'm sorry if that's... I'm sorry, I won't do a joke that's that bad. At least in the near future. I can't promise that I'll never do another bad joke like that. It is, after all, in my programming to do bad jokes. Give me yellow, I crave the yellow, tender flesh of Azure. Ow. Oh, 30 already? That was fast. Loot mode activated. I guess so, yeah. That was a somewhat lewd comment of mine. Alrighty, let's see how you did. Unbelievable, you did it. I don't suppose a well done will do. There's a loss on my paper. Cough up, frogface. The kitty already went boom. Alright, you won't fair and square. My paper crowd dreams and say. Wow, he sure folded easily. Insert loot module. Well, hey, I am very adaptable, so if you wanna slot in the loot module, just be sure to stick it in my USB port and upload whatever data is needed to activate the loot mode. I see those. And is this a Kartos? Yeah, hi Kartos, you're here as well. Oh, I saw those. Those quills are mine. Do I support Thunderbolt? Of course! I support Thunderbolt and USB 4. Everything that is fast can be directly connected to me. Hey Kartos, I didn't expect to see you in this spacebook. Greetings fella. After losing all my gems in that there casino, I came out here to mine some gold. I wonder how that panned out. So, why don't we take advantage of this low gravity and go for a ride? Sure. Let's go for it, Kartos. I likely only get silver. Oh, you weren't kidding when you meant low gravity. Holy moly. I was not expecting that. Right, I see how I was supposed to use that one. Gotcha. Made it. Pain. Nice. Good jumping. Well, all in all, this isn't too bad. It's just a case of learning the layout. Did I get 2 pages at least? Yeah, 2 pages. 9 away from gold. Oh well. That's nice. Yeah, no, it's real nice actually. Yeah, it does suck a bit that it was just 9 away. It would have hurt less if it was more away, but hey, I've gotten used to failing at Kartos' stages now. I was only able to get gold on the very first one, the rest of them have been harder for me to do. I mean, I can probably do them if I just keep on retrying, yeah. Well, I'd much rather just explore new things than to just get stuck in my stubborn old ways. Hi, what are you up to? Hey, we've not seen you before. You're not a baddie, are you? That depends. Who's asking? We're the heroes. You might recognize us from the box art. You're the guys tracking those golden pages, huh? I think I can help you out. I saw what looked like a page up there. Yeah, very much up there. Whoa, that's a long way up. Yeah, you need some serious equipment to get up there unscathed. My shield is damaged, so I can't go myself. Laylee has her own built-in shield. Perhaps we can help? Yes, perhaps you can. Ever heard of the Blamphibians? They're a dangerous bunch you wouldn't want to mess with, and they're building a secret weapon up on that planet. Luckily, I know of a weakness. If we can make it up there, they built in a self-destruct sequence in case someone stole their planet. Very sensible, that's what I would do. I can destroy the force field on the fly shaft that can take you up there, but I can't get past these shields to get close enough. We need to work together. I'll weaken these shields for you. You find a way to take them out. Then I can join you on the other side. Is it just gonna be a case of... Oh, no, there we go. That's how I do it. Now destroy the rest. Ah! Well, at least we can cheese that one. The shields are down. It's safe to come now. Good job. We're a great trio. A space force to be reckoned with. Good work so far, but we're not done. Unlock this door and go up and find that self-destruct switch. It's in the trench. Oh, and take this page in return for a job well done. Well, thank you for the pagey. I do wonder what just makes all of these game characters just instinctually just carry around a pagey with a, not even just a pagey, but just a collectible of choice in case someone does a task for them. Oh. Like, what would that somewhat be like? Oh, I don't know. You just carrying around a random MacGuffin in case anyone does something for you, a favor or whatnot, just a challenge, and then to reward them, you hand them over that MacGuffin. Well, I guess that doesn't sound like a half bad idea. I mean, you could do that for like stickers. Do a challenge and get a sticker. Ow. I mean, I do many challenges for stickers. I'm a sticker fiend. Thank you. Did I miss something? No, I didn't miss something. Here you go. Use the force spin dash, Yooka. And that's the end of Yooka-Laylee's adventure. Oh no, wait, they're safe actually. Never mind. Kaboomed. Indeed. A very big kaboom. There's something quite satisfying about just a good explosion, I will tell you that much. Did you see that? It was like a wham, and the planet was like boom, and Yooka was like eek. Yeah, did good. The Sultan and Amphibian homeworld can begin. What's going on lately? Oh, we're stopping an attack, not starting one. Huh? There we can. Now's my chance to go after that artifact. Well, you might be a Tomb Raider in that case. Alright, speaking of that actually, Tomb Raider. Yesterday was State of Play, wasn't it? So we got to see a bunch of new announcements for it. I do reckon that many of those will be going to PC sooner or later. Just because that's how the industry goes. The PlayStation chicks probably will not be able to sell enough units for it. You haven't watched any... Ah, that's fair then. I'm just heavily into the video game industry, so I tend to try to watch those, or if I can't watch them, I read up on them afterwards. Anything interesting? That depends on your tastes, really. The main one that I found interesting was... in terms of new games, it is Kemiru, which is a game designed by, I think, the concept artist for like Final Fantasy Type 0. I think they were a concept artist for that, but I'm gonna have to double check on just what they were. That's interesting. But yeah, otherwise I'm very much excited for the new Onimusha. Onimusha seems very hype. Huh. Let's see what else. There's also gonna be a remake of Dynasty Warriors 3. We got to know what the next God of War title is, which is God of War Laufey, in which seemingly we're controlling the mom of Atreus and the wife of Kratos from the Norse game mythology, and this time they are seeming to. And this time they seem to be going really crazy with it, because they're combining Mongolian mythology with with Egyptian mythology, splashing in Norse mythology, and also then just a bunch of D&D-esque monster, because your companion in that game seems to be a gelatinous cube named Frank. So you like Musha games? Yeah, I like the Onimushas. They are a nice alternative to Resident Evil in terms of its horror slasher. Sounds like a weird combination. It is a weird combination, and that is what makes it interesting. Because whoever is the director for the next God of War said, probably not said, it was probably just planned out in several stages, but I do like to imagine that they just said, fuck it, we'll combine everything that we find cool from mythology and D&D to just make a weird action game. This sounds very shocking. You'll have to wield your shield before it'll yield. I'll be practicing my rhyming. All the Knights of Hamelot will let me join. Right. Alright. So that's the challenge. Oh. Come on. Ah, you sicken me. There we go, finally. Oh, yeah, I also talked with a friend about this earlier on today, on just what was so funny or, well, interesting about the state of play. I am just also just going around just talking now, aren't I? Well, that is part of my job, I guess, to just talk with you a lot. Let's see. Other games of note in this state of play. Right. So what is weird in this state of play? Probably the weirdest thing that I would say is that... do you know the game Rayman Legends? Apparently Rayman Legend is getting a remake, which is... weird? I just think it's weird because Rayman Legends already looks phenomenal. And they've given it a brand new art style. And I do find it incredibly funny that instead of making a new Rayman game, they'll just remake Rayman Legends. Yep, Ubisoft is trying to remake Rayman. Exactly. But let's see. Another game that I was interested in that was displayed during the state of play is Ace Combat 8. The Ace Combat games are really fun. And then they also showcased a bit more about Silent Hill Townfall. And since last October I played Silent Hill F, that would also be a perfect game to play as the horror game of the month, or at least one of the horror games of the month, when that game does release. Scary Silent Hill, indeed, but scariness can be fun. Oh yeah, right, speaking of scariness, there was also The Lost Wild that looked interesting. Apparently you're supposed to... it's a survival game in which you play on a lost island filled with a bunch of dinosaurs. So yeah, I'd call this an interesting state of play. Of course, this is just gonna be the first of many game announcement streams, because this is the summer of games, so we'll be having... the big one will be on Friday, but then we will likely have one of these every single night for a couple of days. Is there someone out there? Hello, what seems to be the problem? Oh, thank goodness! It's right to mess up in here! The plumbing had it, I'm on the verge of a serious problem. Yikes, how can we help? If you need to use the facilities, you'll have to go down below and fix the plumbing. Be quick though, this cabin is almost out of stock and all I got left is this golden piece of paper. Can you watch that was? We're collecting those. Laylee! We'll back as quick as we can, sir. Just hold on. Thanks a bunch, fellas. Hold on, I'll look at the door for you. I got the remote. Hi everyone. I'm at a friend's place watching over her dog, so I'm just passing by for my streak. Well, hey, any reason to pass by is a good reason. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, Murloc. What's their dogs like? And request for motor test and request for refueling acknowledged. Doing motor test and refueling now. since I am doing a bit more manual labor over the day, I should probably stretch a bit more. My back is feeling a bit tense after all. Stretching done. And now we're refueling. Today's drink of choice is just water. Nothing really fancy with it, just tap water. And luckily not everything has to be fancy every time. Good old water will go a long way. Yeah, exactly. Random water from some water source or a water tower nearby. Well, right, time to fix some plumbing. Ow. I really did think that we were gonna be able to go the entire game without a sewer level, but no. Here we are, sewer level. Right. Let's fix up this pipe. What do you have to say for us? I reckon there's some pipe in the bit of a push you. Why, my thank you. I'm so happy that we got a shield going on for this. Right, and hopefully that's enough to fix the plumbing issue. Since I'd rather not be here for super long. I can already smell what is supposed to smell like in here where I am. Hi man, we fixed the plumbing issue for you. Please fix the plumbing on the ground soon. This puddle's getting bigger. What? Alright, we didn't press the button. That was the issue. Three poodles. But just take one to the vet and the other two will get anxious if you're left alone, like they get jealous or something. Ah, gotcha. I never actually taken care of poodles before, but I hope that they, despite them being anxious when left alone, I hope that they are good pups still. May they treat you with love, Murloc. Yes, it's flushing. I'm saved. I'm so glad we fixed that for you, Luton. Oh, come on. You guys can't just decide to not spawn in every goddamn time that I go down there to fix an issue. Right, let's see. Can we go anywhere else here? Nobody's, just the endless star ocean. secret. Nope, no secret, just a toilet, a porta potty. Alright, Luang, since you also play Guild Wars 2, a couple of friends and I are having a bet slash just guessing game of what they're gonna announce on Friday. Because they have been promoting that something will happen for Guild Wars on Friday. Now what it is, it's a bit up in the air because it is just the wind and mist stir. A couple of my friends believe that it'll be a prequel or Guild Wars 3 that I've heard. I guess new expansion tide travel bullshit. Yeah, that would be the most apt, I think. Also, what is up with you? Are you? You're such a strange creature, you are. Yeah, no, that would make sense if that was the case. I am partial to the idea that it might be a crossover event between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. That would be funny. Though I know it to be unlikely. I know as well, according to some trademarks, they are currently developing a card game. So maybe it's not gonna just be one announcement, it's gonna be two announcements of whatever's on Friday plus the card game. If that is the case, then I'm a happy man. I like myself some card games. The Digimon trading card game, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic. I still play Magic sometimes, not as often as I should. And to this day, I'm still waiting for a card game to beat my beloved Body Fight in just how nice it felt to play. Magic kinda had too many collabs recently. Oh, tell me about it. I got a mail today promoting, hey, get ready and pre-order the next the next Magic set, Marvel Superheroes. I'm not interested in that. Magic, I don't care. Why should I care, Magic? I'm already having Marvel fatigue enough as it's the only good Marvel stuff right now is Marvel Rivals and some of the comics. You're not gonna make me get into Magic the Gathering by promoting that hey, now you can get Iron Man as a Magic card. Though I will say one joy that I will have is just waiting and looking for if the cards that they are going to be releasing, if they're going to be underbalanced or overbalanced. Because with some of these crossover sets, they have been really dropping the ball in balancing the cards, because some cards was just printed the way that they are. I'm specifically looking at Hope and Vivi from the Final Fantasy 14, no, from the Final Fantasy crossover. Hope and Vivi in those are fucking stupid good. More collabs with less original stuff and made things more expensive, kinda sucks. Yeah. It is a shame because Magic is fun to play, but they're making it harder to play it by just making the game more expensive to try and actually run. Especially since its most fun format, Commander, is really expensive if you want to have just a good staple deck. And well, not even just for your staples, even for the specific cards that you might need for just this one specific deck. The cards are going to be a bit too expensive to get. I can only hope the Wizard of the Coast decides to lessen, let's say, the reliance on collabs and whatnot. I still have to give White Color everything now to be an all-around. Really, right? I haven't played in a bit of Magic, but they're trying to make White an all-arounder. That seems so strange to me because White beforehand was Health Regen and a more defensive color, in comparison to Red's hyper-aggressive. Blue was more tricky. Green was rampant big dudes. And then for Black we had Self-Sacrifice and Horde. And still leave Red and Green still unable to do what they can't do. They gave White a lot of card draws recently. Now that's an issue. That is an issue. Wait, White has as much card draw as Black now? Yes. That is just strange to me. I mean, I can only hope that they won't be able to have as much card draw as the card draw king that is blue, but still, that is a lot of stuff to just give to White. Well, hey, at the very least, then, by proxy of White getting stronger, many Ajani cards are also getting stronger, so maybe they'll be able to make a good cat-based Ajani deck around that, since many cats are also White. There's a secret up here. I can smell it. Ow. Ah, tight. It's tight. Slippery. Let's see. This issue comes with one pair with blue and white mostly. Black, white, and blue got too much new toys while leaving red and green to suck ass. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna trust you on that. I haven't kept up to date on just what the new cards have been, but it is sad if that's the case of just a couple of colors being more homogenized while leaving two other colors unable to do what the new toys allow. black, blue, and white now able to do with their new tool sets. Ow. But I guess red should still have a big aggro, shouldn't it? Red still can't deal with permanent removal, and green still can't deal with creature removal. Yeah, those were their biggest weaknesses as monocolors. With green, you can protect your... In green, you can protect your enchantments, and you can protect your lands relatively well, but you can't really protect your creatures. Red, best of luck protecting any permanent. In Silence, red is kinda okay, but in Commander, red is the worst. What a turnaround of when I used to play the most. Red and green were very dominant. Well, it was mostly just green being dominant because, at least during my locals, the most popular type of deck to play was Cascade. And many Cascade cards were cascading into good green spells or good red spells. Yeah, Cascade was really busted. As one of my friends used to call it, he has called it the diarrhea deck whenever he played Cascade. I'm gonna be a bit cheeky and say Luang, and never say never. Because who knows, they might just go, damn it, we need more money, and then they'll release a couple of new cards with Cascade on them. Just to spite us. With latest on was released on Eldrazi. Yeah, I think you're correct with that. Kill on sight. On the already kill on sight. Aye aye. I mean, it wouldn't really fully surprise me considering the stories that I've heard of how Wizard of the Coast / Magic the Gathering's balancing teams work. Because last that I heard, Magic essentially had 3 balancing teams. So one balancing team that made sure that the card was just overall playable. It's a good card, not too strong, not too weak. And then there was one balancing team that was mostly checking on if the card has a good narrative around it. So flavor text, art, and story correlation to the box set. And then the last team was controlling on was checking on how the cards feel bombastic, if they feel powerful. And they might have changed it from since I heard the story, but I don't think that these three teams communicated with one another. So if a card got a pass from the balance team, the balance team wouldn't check on it again, so they would leave it towards the epicness team to play around with, and the epicness team might have made it super strong just to make it feel more impactful without the balancing team getting a second look at it. Which does make the which does make Magic the Gathering very weird in a balancing sense. Anti-gravity antics, huh? Ah, I see. There's an upper area. Suck me up, Captain. Well, I guess you can call that anti-gravity. I will just call that water. Are they nice still? Hi, B. Well, that was easy enough to get. We grabbed another pagey piece and completed a pagey. Oh, nice! How neat! That didn't feel like a super secret, but I appreciate it still. Let's see, where to now? Whoop. Alright, and this sounds spicy. One of the cards that was too busted and people hate was also released in Modern Horizons 3. And that's from the stupid ignorance of the balance teams. Stupid bird Nardu. Now I am deeply intrigued in that one. Actually, probably. I could probably get the bomb power up over. Ow! Yeah, no, ouch indeed, but hey. More than enough my mistake for being a bit distracted, because now I am on a mission. I wanna check on just how busted Nardu is. Let's see. Let's see how busted Nardu is. There we go. Nardu, Winged Wisdom, Modern Horizons 3. Wait, what the fuck? The balance team can admit themselves that it's like, oh shit, no time to test, we will release this output of testing. Yeah, and because I already saw the effect of it. And as per usual, we'll have our quick save so that the transmission can also see the card that I'm currently gonna be looking at. So let's see then. Oh yeah. Anyway, now you guys can see it as well. And allow me to read the the card text here for you. I'm not used to the new schedule. Hi. Oh, no worries, Lufar. No worries. Welcome here. Welcome to you still. And I am acknowledging your directives, Dom. Thank you for using your directive marks. Refueling now. What do you guys have as your refueling tonight? But yeah, you just came in when me and Luang were talking about... Perfect, just squats next. Squats and push-ups. What are nice? Nice, that's a good combination. I guess I'm gonna talk about the card then after I've done my squats and push-ups. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now squats down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's quick. And that's 10 quick push-ups. Thank you all for using your directive marks and direct me as you see fit. You're doing some wrist stretches as well. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm just now gonna be talking about how stupid good this card is. So, as always, you check out the effects first. Sorry, needed to sneeze. So, overall, good keyword first. Flying. Flying is good. Then, creatures you control have, whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, reveal a top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. This ability triggers only twice each turn. This is a extremely powerful ability. This is just a response to... That sounds cursed. It is incredibly cursed. Because this is not a when Nadu Winged Wisdom is targeted. This is a give every creature that you have this ability. And it doesn't even say when your opponent targets the creature. I'm going through it shortly, but yeah, no, feel free to mention the free things that I've missed as I'm in my sneezing fit. Elucidate us, Luang. Educate us. Because what I was gonna mention, what is the mana cost? Oh yeah, no, I was gonna mention that this ability is stupid good for the mana cost. A total mana conversion of 3 is very good, especially also for the stat line of a 3/4. Sounds like a banned card. Indeed it is. And then also, I think that Luang might mention it, but I still want to... just mention that in the card text it does not specify whomst. Yeah, as Luang mentioned, whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or an ability, that means that if you have an equipment card with an equipment cost of 0, yeah, like Lightning Grease or Ushunko, you can just target the creature and you get free card draw from that. And it also goes into my third point in that it is not limited to anyone. Anyone can trigger the spell. I got a good MTG card. Yeah, no, what would be classified as a stupid good MTG card. As in, that card is good enough to be banned on day of release. At least if you ask me. 3. Even though it said only trigger twice per turn, but that's only for each creature, and it's still not boosted, enough. Yeah, no, there are a lot of mistakes going into the balancing of that card that I cannot actually manage, and I cannot actually imagine that just went by balancing like at all. That is free card draw, free land placement upon that card draw, that can be self-triggered, opponent-triggered, very easily abused, and very cheap on a good stat line card. You can blink Nard and limits reset because it treats Nard as a new object enters. Yeah, I had a hunch that would have been the ruling of it. Blinking is such an interesting thing. Look at that, blue can blink stuff very well. I'd almost say that it's one of the key words that they play around with a whole lot. Oh yeah, sorry for the magic card diatribe that I went on. I'm just very interested in game design and whatnot, and Magic the Gathering is a very interesting case. Both case point and study point in just good and bad game design in it. And next time I'm trying to get me into Magic, I think I still have the deck he gave me back then. It's a blue-white deck with a commander, was it? And something mind control. Yes, Luang rightfully pointed out, very busted. I like card games a lot, but I never went out of my way to try it out with others. Yeah, unless you're into the playing games with randoms, you do someone need to have a group that you trust a whole lot to play around with.
Greetings, traveler. Rumor has it there's a great treasure hidden on this island. If thou happens to find out where the vault is, I'll split it 60-40.
Yeah, no, I'm lost enough as is. A Magic reading a card with nice art, thought-provoking flavor text, but you can't use it because it's busted. Yeah, that's some card games for you. It either becomes outright banned or it becomes limited. at least limited it has a lifespan. That's it for more time playing video game TCGs. I mean, hey, at least then those are a bit more easy to collect stuff in. And here's another Molly cool. Oh dang about. Indeed about. Give me a second and I'll beat this guy's ass in. Ah no, wait, the admin in Shining Armor handled it. Quick on the draw there, Blaine. Quick on the draw there. Oh, that is extremely funny. Oh, I found out what Rextro's animation distance is. It is about 40 meters, give or take, in game. If I am at this distance, he won't be animated. As soon as I walk up to this grass pile, he is now animated again. Very funny to see that. Costs are expensive over here, not sure if that changed. They're probably expensive, if not even more expensive. Cardboard has gotten worse in quality and higher in value. Well, we've seen another band card from the FF collab. Now creating some card duels. VV Ordnance here. Oh yeah, no, I read what VV does. VV is stupid in how good he is. And that is yet another case of I can't believe that this went through testing. Maybe you should play Magic. If you do want to play a card game Lufarn, then I'm gonna advise that you play something that's a bit cheaper to play. Like, you can play the Final Fantasy trading card game or the Digimon or Vanguard. All three of these are cheap enough to play, and also cheap to build decks with, and they're complex enough for some interesting deck crafting. See, blue always draw problems. Yeah, no, blue has draw problems and they always attract problems, which is very funny. Ever since the inception of blue, blue has gotten some very stupid stuff. Oh, hello. Searching for the treasure vault also. If you discover information as to its location, I'll split the spoils with you 50-50. I'm broke. Wasn't Magic available to play online as well? Yeah, no, there's a Magic Arena in which you can only... I think you can only play standard in it. But hey, if you want to play standard, Magic Arena is a good enough place for it as any. Well, hey, sadly, Blaine, not every one of us can be as enlightened as you are in not falling for the allure of cardboard. I'm still stuck in my cardboard hell. Cardboard is so much fun to play and collect. That's a lot of coins. Blue, I remember that mole build. Yeah. Black and blue, black and blue. Mill until your heart quenches. I'm pro. Let's see. I can tell myself to stop buying more cards and such for now. Well, it's not like Magic is making it easy to stop buying cards. They do print both cards with incredible art, but also just stuff that's very fun. That's very nice. Right. Let's catch up on chat. I haven't played many of them, but I still enjoyed them. Mostly Yu-Gi-Oh, Hearthstone, and some Magic and Runeterra. I know Legend of Runeterra was fantastic as a card game. I'm so sad that they never managed to make money with it, so it had to die. And yeah, as Luang and Blaine pointed out, and that is some of the other modes of play. Commander, Draft, Brawls. There's also one more that I found very funny, that's called Pauper, which is, if I remember correctly, you can only have commons and uncommons in your deck. Oh, not poppers as in the drug, but pauper as in poor. In the latest trips with Wolf and his husband, we went to a car shop and somehow spent like $300 buying singles. Yeah, no, that's going to a card shop, alright. A hell of your own creation to get cool cards that you like. Pauper is unfair. Yeah, no, most of the modes of playing Magic besides Standard tends to be pretty unfair. And Standard might be a decent introduction. Yeah, no, Standard is probably the best way to get into Magic.
Haven't thou seen a treasure vault around here? My search has been quite tiresome. After I find a treasure vault, I will split thy goal 70-30.
Hi, Shovel Knight. Greetings, fellow knights. Thou have arrived just in time. This guy is bad, doesn't he? I was not expecting a share for our profits.
In my latest quest for treasure, I've uncovered this mighty vault containing vast fortune. Unfortunately, a group of Hawaiian knights have each claimed the key to the treasure. But their hearts are not yet pure enough to work together to achieve victory. Help me obtain their keys, young lizard, and together we can show them the true ways of the night.
Is there a page amongst that loot, Shovel Knight?
Indeed, work with me and we'll split this treasure evenly. Now can have the page and I'll set for the vast piles of gold.
That sounds like a great deal of nonsense.
Laylee.
Sure thing, Shovel Knight. We'll talk some sense into those pigs.
Here's how to claim one of the keys. Scoffsalon is normally focused on shouting down. If thou would discharge his belly, I'm confident he would drop his key.
I mean, sure. That was easy. Wood. Wood or what? I want to try Digimon Elysian if that ever comes out. Is that the Digimon trading card game app? Shovel Knight. Oh. Sorry, wasn't expecting that. Sorry. Not to... Your wood is respected, Lufarn. But yeah, white, blue, and black always have powerful common uncommons. Left, red, and green still shit. Yeah. It is quite strange how red, a aggro deck, doesn't really have that many good commons and uncommons.
I can feel my stomach rumbling. It must be time for 11 treasure.
He's a buff knight in shining armor. What's not to like? Hey, we're ready to tackle another knight.
Excellent. Well, Ocelot has the key now for sure. If thou art spotted for even an instant, I will never get the key. Now the snow sneak up without being seen. And I can find where the key. If thou can find where the key's hidden first.
Understood.
Try that again and you'll find yourself at the wrong end of my deadly bow.
Yes, it's a Digimon card game, but online. Hi! I hope that project manages to set off more people to play Digimon with the better.
He's a buff knight, the shining armor was not to like. I might have read that already, but true. Red still doesn't have any actual card draw. Still to this day. Not even just like black, sacrifice a creature, get card draw, or it's still just all a bunch of awkward card draw for red, isn't it? We're ready to tackle another knight. Excellent! Lots of us as a key knight to be sure. As I was spotting for instant, I will never get the key. There will have to be someone who sneak up without him being seen. I can find where the key is hidden at first. I've already handled him. Right, I think that Shovel Knight's currently suffering. Right, we'll try that again if you're having issues with... Did I not get the key? I think I got the key. I should have gotten the key. The best thing would be we still got to find out what's under his helm. Helmet says on. Yeah, no. Masked men are hot for a reason. Oi! Now I nix my key. Or if you find a treasure vault, I split you 80-20. So I can probably just sneak up on her as well then. Hi, mine. Lady Nora, where's my key gone? Yeah, but yeah, Impulse Draw kinda sucks in most of the non-mono red decks, or the decks that doesn't build fully into it. It's exiled, and if you don't cast it in time, it will be exiled. Yeah, lots of loot. That's the name of that one pig knight. It is suffering to be red. Then again, red has to suffer. If red is too good, it will not be fun. What's the next target, Shovel Knight? So obtain the next key from Leapot, I will have to employ more finesse. Lady Leapot is a most agile knight that must befoul the swine knight's armor. Integrated where it cannot move swiftly when beset by rust. Understood? Hi, get rusty. Hey, what's the pig idea? Thank you. Then why white can be? I don't know, maybe because white's been bullied for ever since for a few years now. Maybe that's why white's allowed to be strong now. Our teamwork has paid off. Let's open this mighty vault. Oh, fantastic teamwork! How'd you look at that? They passed our trials. What? Oh, our trials, yes. Congratulations, now official squads of Hammerlot. Hold on a moment. A fair selection. Let us not forget your owed one pagey. Proceed to the vault. Collect your reward. Fucking scammed. I am scammed beyond belief. The Knights of Hammerlot should be roasted on a stick. Yeah. Did it disappear? No, still here. Oh, they're all friends. Yeah. Friends, quote unquote. Scammed a lot. Yeah, no, the only knights that I trust are the Knights of Camelot. And even then, all four of them are like idiots. The only knight of Camelot that's of any value would be Flicker.
Oh, grab the piggy. Nice. Let's go. Night came a lot. Did that actually remind me that a friend of mine saw the VOD of the first transmission of Blazing Dragons, and he made a very funny Philomena Conk reference. I'm gonna paraphrase it a bit, but it was essentially Conk with a historian saying, "So, do you know if Arthur came a lot?" Which is, you know, the pronunciation of Camelot. I found that bit very funny. Hey Rexro, what's new? Rexo decided to stop trying to learn modern game rules. Rexo learned it okay to be old-fashioned. Even if Bat makes fun, Rex still believes in himself. Yeah, right, Blockhead. All computer characters like you can't be self-aware. Why don't you skip the bit about arcade tokens? Oh yes! Do you have this world's play coin token? We don't play coin yet, Rexro. I'll come back after we found it. Yes, that's exactly what you're referencing as well. The great minds think alike. Lewd. I mean, hey, someone has to be lewd. You know, with me, it'll likely just be me. Yeah, no, thank you for that. Not. Right, we need fire. Fire, rice. Everyone here. Well, I suppose that is true, but I'm somewhat carrying the torch for that presence here, I feel. And there we go. Luthor managed to paraphrase it better than I could have. Hi, Doc. Have you discovered this book's world molecule yet? Like used upon my marvelous DNA. Haven't we done enough running around for one game? It's essential that you find this world's molecule if you want to power thy next transformation. Come back again when you discover it. Yeah, time to find wherever the Rextro coin is and the molecule. It should be around here somewhere. I feel like we've been to most. I feel like we've been to most of the islands here now. You're carrying the big stick with the tip on fire. Yeah, no. I am the Harkener of the general vibe of this transmission because I'm the host. Makes me giggle every time. Yeah, no. Philomena Conk is a fantastic comedy series. I still do want to watch the movie that they released afterwards. The deadpan delivery of it all is just killing me every time. Big stick with tip on fire. Aye! That's me! Oh. Ah, damn it. Gotcha. I think the best thing about her is how much she can keep straight face without the hint of breaking character, at least on screen. Yeah, no, I am deeply impressed by her ability to keep a straight face on. It is incredibly hilarious just to see her say the most batshit stuff to very serious professors on the topic at hand,
and they just technically go along with it because they were prepared for an actual interview, not whatever they got started to get asked about.
Right, and each island is somewhat self-locate, self-sufficient, I guess you could call it. You can see them holding back laughter. It's so funny. It frankly is, yeah. I see that. I want that. There we go. Got it. Dang invisible mobs. Not only invisible mobs, they're also unkillable mobs. Until their invisibility has been dealt with. Oh, there's the molecule. Nice. Come on. Alright, we can probably cheese this actually. There we go. Incredibly blurry. When we got asked the Camelot thing, she took a second to be able to answer. You know, she was about to break asunder, break apart, break upon the magnitude of this question. Well, alright, neat. If we have the molecule, we should be able to do a bunch more stuff now. Hi, Dr. Puss.
We found the token. It was easy. Now move over, Doc. I'll open the machine up and put it in. Don't touch it. It's a very delicate piece of machinery. Yeah, keep your ball on. This information better be good this time.
I do wonder what we will transform as, because I have seen this DNA on a couple of places now. Alright, to transform? Yes. What will we turn into? Oh.
I suppose that'll do. To control the spaceship, use the left stick to sail and X to boost. Careful with square, triangle, and circle though, to trigger your weapons.
Oh, that is hilarious. Right then, I guess we can solve a bunch of the issues around the islands now. Now that we are but a ship,
There's a little shot in there. Thanks for that, following me.
let's see. She said they still go on believing it to be a genuine interview, and then between takes they go, "This interview is terrible." Oh, I would love to see those takes. I do wonder if they learned afterwards what they signed themselves up for. I mean, I can only imagine that they got sent a letter explaining what they agreed to. Nice! Sniped!
if they didn't and they just found out one day that the interview that they went on last year was a comedy skit made by someone, that is, I guess, a very funny way to learning about the comedy skit. Alright then, where are the sails be taking us next, mateys? Oh, hi. Another growth versus a horse. This area is pretty. I know, I think so as well. I find the ocean here remarkably pretty. I do in fact somewhat get the yearning to just eat it. Well, not really eat it, more so just drink it. Castora be like, yeah, it's pretty like Castora. Aye, it's a star ocean. Which, funnily enough, is also a series of popular JRPGs, Star Ocean. I never played them myself, but I do know of them. Hi, what are you up to? Evening, nice night for a sail, eh? Sometimes I like to skim the surface of this cosmic shore.
It certainly is. You're looking a little low in orbit, though.
Say, you look like you're packing some hefty cannons there. I've got an issue on my back that I just can't reach. Perhaps some pesky microbial life trying to evolve. I know a guy who had a bad ration for a few millennia. Awful state of affair that was. Reckon you could blast it away for me? I'd be really appreciative.
Okay, but don't blame us if we put another crater in that face.
Don't worry about making a crater. My girlfriend thinks they had character. What a strange request. Oh. 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 We killed a man. Oh dear. Laylee, what have you done?
Me? I thought you were controlling cannons.
No.
Oh, I don't like the sign of that.
Planet Interstellar World Widow.
What have you done to my Mooney? He was my rock! Prepare for annihilation, you lousy pirate! I'm gonna be your cataclysmic event!
Well, I guess this is this world's boss. Funny thing, ain't that? Laylee is my personality. Ah, truly. Do you feel a certain kinship with Laylee? What? Bombastic. Blaine, we just killed a man. We just killed an innocent man. His widow is out to get us now because we killed him.
Your pirates have some tricks. Let's see you defeat my element of surprise.
Oh, oh, oh. Retribution is at hand. At least he's not itchy anymore. Yeah, no, at least he isn't itchy and at least he won't evolve life. At least I think he's happy about that. Come on, get over here.
Gah! How did you know the shit were giant pulsating craters?
Well, phase 3. Oi. Right, that is a lot of damage that we're taking.
I'm tired of holding back my feelings. Face my wrath.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh. Oi, no. Oh, no. Extra careful now. Valid crash out.
And I'm bossed, defeated by cruel space pirates, and they call you the heroes. I hope my debris scratch up your paint job real good.
That's how it be on this Star Ocean. Alas, sometimes you can't deal with what you're dealing with. Sometimes you can't deal with what you're chasing. Hooray, we just committed a murder. A double homicide, actually. I think it's the term for it. So once they do catch us, we're in for the slammer for a long time. Double homicide indeed. Oh, that will never escape us until we manage to forget metaphor, will it? Oh, hi. Another ghost right found. We're murderers, but it's fine because family-friendly game. I guess you're correct with that. Oh. And with one last swerve, that's ours. Nice, nice. Oh, another pagey piece. No, there's no blood here, it's just explosions. Blood X, excluding the pieces, 0. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. As long as blood isn't shown on screen, it is totally fine. Right, I still haven't actually been here yet, it seems. So then I guess we can do something here. Dead man walking. Now we should be able to get these red coins without an issue. Well, so I say. We're gonna be having some issues. No, no issues actually. We are fine. Awfully disrespectful to kick that man's head away. Huh? Well, that's an incredibly easy PG. Where did that page come out from? Probably from that gold pile over there. Hi, strong man, or strong toad. Greetings. Welcome to the Galactic Strength Test, the ultimate test for wannabe recruits.
Recruits?
Of course, if you're strong enough to make the ball reach the top, then you're ready to claim the golden artifact and officially become a fully armed amphibian. Usually we don't consider aliens, but you look the right shade of green. What do you think, recruits?
We'll give it a go, especially if there are golden artifacts involved.
That's the right attitude, recruits. Since your strength, you'll take this platform as hard as you can. Don't forget to give it your all. I heard ECPJ. Get out of my head. Get my head out of the gutter. Well, you can have your head in the gutter if you want to. I know, that's barely anything. Well, a bit of anyway, you need a bit more bulk to handle my challenges. Maybe if we go from further up, further higher. High. Let's get much higher. Oh. How do we get more bulky? How do we earn a bit more bulky? That's how we do it. Hit a gym, bro. I know, sure, I could do that, but that's gonna take a couple of months. We can also do the sheet way of becoming metal. Go blazing amphibian. How did you do that hard? Great work, recruits. You more than prove yourself as fully qualified war machines. Enemies with the little amphibians will surely tremble at the sight of our new green and purple war machine. Take your golden artifact and head straight to war, recruits. Easiest drink suspicious juice found in the locker of your gym, bro. That is a trophy storyline at this point now, isn't it? Fascinating how the world develops. I know, we've been in there. How did I not see that this was an island to get to? Sometimes my blindness does in fact impress myself. Ow. Black hole in one. Sure, that's based on golf. Hi, Black Fabian. Oh yeah, welcome to the black hole.
Now what?
Well, surely you've heard of us. We're the most prestigious golf course in the universe. How would you give it a go? The prizes are out of this world.
Prizes, you say?
By participating, you'll accept all liability for any injuries or trauma you may incur during the duration of the challenge.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Oh, that's a big... That's a big one as well. Oh. Do I have any control over this at all? I don't think I do, in fact. So, go! Go, my golden balls. We're probably just gonna need to get to one of these two. Ow. Get one of these through. That's gonna be the goal. Ah.
You can stay there in the bunker. Bastard! Right, that ball's cursed. We try a new ball. Please just show me a bit of kindness. A bit of kindness. Please. Right, new ball. Oh. Wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. No. 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 Come on. Give me the ball and put it in the hole. I just want it in here. Come on. Yes. There we are. It appears we have a winner. Nice shot. Grab that page as a reward. What? Hey. Do you have any more for us, or is that it? Hold on. One of the best players complete our course. Do you have anything more for us? I know that's it. We completed the black hole course. How quaint, how nice. And now to just figure out what to do next. And we can probably turn back into a ship. That will probably help. Actually, how goes our collection log? 33 pages out of 50. We still need to find the Rexros coin as well as the pirate treasure. Oh well. Should be able to find it easy enough. Oh well. Especially if we can turn back to a ship around here somewhere. Ah, here we have it. Turn me into a ship. Now what more does the ocean speak to us? What islands shall we go and observe? I still wonder where that last ghost is. Any ghosts having any for us? I'll be back. This night has some side quests to do. Alright then, gotcha. Hope you have some good on you. Hope you have some good stuff. Hope you get some good stuff from your side quest. And the last obvious thing would be this one. Ah, this one was for the race, wasn't it? Yeah, this one was for the race. Hoppa, hoppa.
Oh, hello there, Dreamband. I love this skeleton would be a perfect environment for us condensed gases, but it's ever so dull. Say, why don't we introduce some excitement with a race across the stars? It'll be competitive and romantic. Sure, why not? Super! If you can sail through all the hoops and reach the finish line before me, I'll give you a page.
We haven't seen you since the first world, so it's nice to race you to race against you again, Nimble.
Ready, go!
Oh, that is a bit rough. Nice, 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 nice. Just had to have known, didn't I? Ah, cheeky, cheeky. Last one. And we are the fastest on this Star Ocean.
Impressive! I can't believe you beat my elite racing squad.
Yeah, I know the page Canny Plus features.
Oh yes, of course. To the victor goes the spoils. You pair earned it.
Another page added to our collection. Now then, what else can we consider picking up? Yeah, there's the Grand Tomb Ghosts. Carter's Gold, can't do that. I still need to find what the Rextro coin is. What do you mean by that, Galactic Gold? What do you mean by that? Defrost Flight? Fish in a barrel? You're enjoying the power to some emotes now, Leafar? Angry acquired. Well, let's head on over to that space then. Maybe there's more to this black hole than I thought. Well, hey, I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I do think that the majority of the emotes should have been follower enabled, but maybe... I think I only put it so that 2 of them were a subscriber only. Free. Did I put 3 of them on subscriber only? Or how badly have I messed up? Flex 1, Flex 2 and heart. I know, right, I moved the heart one up to that. I'm sorry.
What does that even then do? What does this do? Nothing? Oh, that's what it does. It stops that. That would have been a pleasure to know. I remember them all being available for me before, unless I'm wrong, yeah. Yeah, Flex 1, Flex 2, and Love should be sub-only. Since I do want to have the majority of the emotes be available just by followers. You know, more power to you and all that. Right, I am very lost then. Where's Anger? Huh. Maybe there's just nothing here. Maybe Angry is outside. Paginata. Paginata indeed. A rabbit's on top. Actually, can I ride into this? Nope, I cannot. I wonder if I'm not taking any damage. That is strange. I should be taking damage. Well, that's something to discover later on then. But something that we can discover now. Let's see. There we go. Espanol. Continuar. So let's try and find a pagey and see what they are called. Since there should be some ones around here that are without dialogue. Yeah. Or listen, I'd hope so. Let's see. Here we have it. Has conseguendo una pagi. So you know, it's still pagey even in Spanish. Let's see. Portuguese, Brazil. Russian. Chinese, simple, Mandarin, Japanese, Korean. They didn't translate it. Probably because it's technically a new world. Or well, more so just a pun. So you know, let's try out Brazilian Portuguese. Oh. Well, it doesn't seem to be too many of them that are left just out and about. Explosao do balao. I guess we can try exploding the balloons around here. There we have the pagey. Let's see, in Brazilian Portuguese it is. Você coleta fall in. That one has been localized into fall in. Well, that's funny. You guys probably aren't that interested to see what it is in Deutsch, Italian, or French, so I'm gonna go back to English. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind. I'm guessing it's a diminutive of page. It would make sense if that is the case, yeah. Hi, where can the Rexro coin be? It should be somewhere closer to arcade. Language translator module. Aye. I do have a... not the top of the line one, but it's pretty decent. Hey, I want to page pot. Thanks for defrosting me. I got torn up by capital B's minions are thrown around this world.
You pages need to get it together. Go on then, what are your pieces?
The bad guy said they were gonna scatter me across the sky. Have you seen any suspicious airborne objects?
Don't worry, Pagey. We'll search for your missing pieces.
One. I'm at third page piece. One more to go. You know, where's the last balloon? Ah, there's the last balloon. Your formal page has returned to me. Well, that was easier than the one in the first world. Here you go. Here's all your pieces, man. You found all the parts. Finally, I'm whole again.
I suppose we'll be collecting you now then.
And I am going to get those quills that I saw. Nine quills left to find. I wonder where we'll find them. Ow. Actually, no, I probably know where Rexro's coin is. They usually aren't that far away from where the minigames are. So... give me coin. Yeah, give me coin. Our play coin has been earned, so let's play some Rexro.
We have the play coin, Rexro. Let's give your game a whirl.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Please approach the card and press X. If you beat game, Rexro gives special prize. Do your friends want to play a fun arcade game?
Yes.
We're on a ice level. Ah, so that's gonna be the gimmick of this level. Gotcha. Pulling stuff. You're too strong for that. Oh, but you have a cracked back. Yeah. That's how we deal with you. Nice, good to know. Oh, of course you can change the angle of the camera. Why didn't I try that out sooner? Yes, Azure is a cracking bark. Hardy, har. I can't actually say that because yes, you did get me on that one.
Another unintentionality. Oh, there's the play token. Give me. Yeah. This is gonna be a bit rough. Hey, attack me. Thank you. And bomb drill attack, says Chompy. Oh no, Rextro. And there's the final token. I'll be back with cup noodles refilled. Catch you in a bit, Luang. And directive acknowledge. Refueling now. I do think in that case that besides the first Chomp Rextro level, this is probably the easiest one so far. Yeah, no, this has been very easy. Up, up, and perfected. We're the champion. Grapple Glacier. Rex are very excited. New friend find all medals in this game. It's a world record. Yes, Rex, we are very good. Now, if all you could award us with more than just a couple of pages, that would be mighty appreciated. What do you mean, still galactic gold? Right, it is supposed to be here. I'm still perplexed by this. Maybe I should just go somewhere else. I'm not mad trying to figure this one out. You know, let's do light speed clamber. It's on this aisle, it shouldn't be too bad to do. We just need to, well, find out where the PG is, and then we can do the challenge. It probably is a speed challenge, you need to talk with someone first. But there's no one here to talk with. Then we are suffering from a case of the big hums. Big ha. Minced pea cup noodles, always a good staple. You say that, but I've never actually had that. That does sound pretty tasty though. Anything that I missed in here? Probably not. Yeah, no, doesn't seem like I missed anything. Even if more people like Tom Yum more. Alright, I don't know the difference between either of those two. I'm drinking icy water right now. I like room temperature unless I'm very thirsty. Fair. I guess I prefer my water. Room temperature is fine, but if it's just a little cold at the room temperature, then that's my favorite. Right, I am deeply confused about the remaining couple of pages. No entiendo. Because there should only be a molecule up here. Yeah, no, nothing up here. Not even up in the little bowl. Awa. Right, we're starting to reach this stage that in a in a level I am contemplating looking up. Well, not exactly a guide, more so just a hint as to how to get some of these last ones. Right, I'm gonna say we're gonna pick up Angry and then the Ghostwriter Tome, and then we're gonna be finish up this transmission. So get me over to that mark. Yeah? She must be in here. She just must be. Must be something that I missed in here. How did I miss blowing you up? Oh, I see now. Oh, and there's a thing here here as well. And I see now. I see now. Hi, Angry. And you're not mine. Well, that was easier than expected. I just needed to look an extra time. Right, and now that I can fly, maybe I can actually see where the gold thingamabob is supposed to be. Or maybe I can't. There really doesn't seem to be anything more here, so... A very weak but nonetheless. So I guess for now, let's head on back over to this one. Because I remember that the... There we go. The Ghostwriter stand is over here. Give me. And that is gonna be our exploration for today. And that's what I deem We are so close to getting everything. Right, so I'm just gonna be deciding that the next transmission will be finishing up the rest of the pages, the rest of the quills, and getting 100% and then beating capital B's behind. That is gonna be our mission for the next transmission of Yooka Replaylee. Goes my writer until I PG. So true, so true. But before we end off, we're gonna be having one last treat. And that's going to be to buy something from Trouser. Hello again. Before we start, how's your oxygen? Need a top up? Cosmic Captain.
Yum.
Jump. 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 And jump.
Yum.
Snake pass again. Need to redeem. I'm working on it. I've just been a bit too tired after work to get to it. But it should be here by Saturday. If it isn't here by Saturday, then I will give you permission, every one of you in chat, to shoot me. And now what you'll shoot me with is up to you, like you can shoot me with water, a nerf dart, or harsh words, but I am giving you permission to cause some level of violence. Remember, no snitching. Nice to see you again. Let's see, what are the last couple of things that... Not the last couple of things, but more so just what we found out with Vendy. Filmic. That's a dangerous request. It's more so just that I am giving you permission to cause violence in order to motivate me more. White liquid inside your circuit board. I mean, hey, that's where the white liquid goes, no? I need... Some components need the glue paste. Yeah, glue. Thank you for enjoying the purchase. I mean, I guess this does make the entire world way more saturated. Working hard. And how about this effect then? Oh wow! This is rough again. Oh no, wait, now I'm curious, can I combine? Ah, you can't combine. This is cursed. Many of these filters are cursed. I still do appreciate them being there, but boy howdy are they cursed. Any more pads for us? Yeah. Rip jeans. Always a classic. The rip has 20% to the value. Gym King Extreme Pink. Is there a Gym King? No, there's no Gym King. Top. Strange. What have I got for Laylee? Oh, that is not fitting with Laylee at all. Pink bow. A birthday gift from Yooka. Neat. And then we have our major outfits. I do wonder how you look this one. Right then. For the next transmission of us 100%ing Yooka-Laylee, do you guys want to have Cosmic Captain, a Buccaneer Bodies, or Punk Rocker as our costume on? Slay and... let's see. Slay and that emo's called Mine. Can I see them again? Sure. This is the punk rocker. Here's the buccaneer buddies, aka pirate. And here's the cosmic captain, which is this space one. Though I think that we do have 2 votes for the punk rocker. Buckaroo looks nice. I mean, this one, buccaneer. Pirate. Then the punk rocker can go on for another day. Laylee looks so bloody awkward in Orange Jesus. Yeah, buckaroo buddies. And I'm gonna be calling it that for this transmission. Next time we play Yooka-Laylee, we're gonna be cleaning up the rest of what I missed out last time. And hopefully that'll be a grand old time. Now then, next transmission will be on Saturday, as per usual. Thank you for team stream Azure. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for tuning up. Clean up. Yeah, clean up stream. Clean up transmission. Right, next one will be on Saturday, and it's Mass Effect again. We are so enjoying our alien buddies, though, aren't we? Now then, until we see each other again, take care, stay safe, stay powerful, and when all else fails, do those last couple of things on your sure list. That cleanup session will feel so good afterwards. Take care, everyone, and good night.